Hi everybody, welcome. Today we're going to do Pilates for the lower body. This is geared for 55 plus, but anybody can join in. If you are recovering from an injury or trying to gain strength and stretch again, so come on. All you'll need today is 2 weights from 1 to 5 pounds. And if you don't have those, don't worry, grab some soup cans and come meet me on your chair. Oh, and a chair too. Get a sturdy one and a mat so that it doesn't slip. We'll do some mat work as well. So let's start by stretching first so we can work gently and slowly to begin. Inhale your right knee up and squeeze it to your chest. Make some circles up and around your ankle, spreading through the toes, reach long flex point and reverse that circle. And then interlace your hands behind your thigh underneath. Flex the foot strong and spread through the toes. Let the leg feel heavy in your hands and stretch towards the front of your chair. Really feel it in the back of the thigh, your hamstrings, and stay here for 2 more breaths. Always as we work today, feel free to take breaks when you need them. Grab some water, take a break, work at your own pace. That's what makes it fun. And then bring that same leg, bend the knee, place it on your thigh, flex this foot. We want to take the creases out of our ankle and then gently apply pressure on this knee, trying to get it to open a little bit. We're working on the outer hip flexor, but you're not pushing, you're not forcing this by any means, and you're gently maybe leaning a little bit forward. Maybe that was just fine, upright. Also, we do this without music so you can hear my words, my cues better, but feel free to play some music in your background. I'm on Spotify at Letty Betty, and a lot of my playlists are public. The one that goes well today is a fitness class or Pilates. And then come on up. Let's switch everything opposite sides. Squeeze the knee in as close to your chest as you can. Begin some circles. Up and around, down and out. Point and flex. Really work through all the little bones in your foot. And then interlace the hands underneath your thigh. Thigh feels heavy. I hold it as I stretch towards the front of my chair, lengthening through my back. My abs are engaged, beginning to be conscious of that. And then we'll go ahead and bend the knee, place it over your mid-thigh, flex through this foot, and gently maybe lean a little bit forward. Nice stretch to the outer hip flexor. Right there, you're going to feel it. You might want to stay upright. Zip up your abs. Really engage your core. You might want to lean a little bit more forward. And then let's go ahead and come back up. We're going to turn to the right. I'm going to come a little bit to the edge of my chair, and I'm going to let this thigh fall down, drape down, knees reaching towards the ground, and I'm stretching through the front of my thigh, my quadricep. Maybe you'll grab your ankle, top of your foot, and you're going to stretch the heel towards your bottom without overarching. So abdominals draw in, and I gently draw my heel to my bottom. Stretch in front of my thigh. We're going to hold for 2 more counts. And then we're going to take that release if you're holding on to your ankle and turn it all to the opposite side. And one side may be a little bit tighter than the other. Be gentle with yourself, and we'll slowly get stronger, more steady, more stable. Drop that knee down. Already a stretch here. Those of you that want will reach up, grab your ankle, maybe top of the foot, and then stay there. Remember, don't overarch, abs draw in, maybe heel to bottom. And then we'll slowly release. Come back to the edge of your chair, heels in, toes out. We're stretching our thighs back, letting my knees reach towards the pinky edge of my foot, holding my back up strong, and I'm externally rotating here. I'm going to reach my arms up to the sky and let them go. 2 more. And then drop your right arm, reach down, stretch laterally, reach up towards the sky, release your neck, relax. And come back to center. And then let's switch that, drop down, stretch through the waist, open the chest, keep externally rotating the upper thighs, reach up and out. And then come on back. All right. We'll start without weights. We'll start on our chairs, just working through the legs a little bit. We're going to inhale, right leg up. I'm already going to engage my abdominals. I'm holding on to the back of my chair. Little lifts and lifts and lift and lift. Let's go for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let it go. We're not using any weight today. You can if you have an ankle weight at home or maybe some hand weights. I'll show you how to use those. Next, we're working our adductor, our muscles on our inner thigh that bring our legs in. We're going to externally rotate, so turn your toes out, heel in. We're going to cross the body and back out, and cross and back out. 8 more. This is 6. Count it with me, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Done. Drop it down. Abs join again. This one you're going to hug the knee in, extend it out to the front of your chair, and reach, bend, and down. Complete movements. 3 complete movements. Keep the breath fluid. We only have 5 more. This is 4. This is 3. Only 2 more. You got this. Last one. Woo. And down. Done with that side. Stretch it out. Roll it in and back. And let's go ahead and start second side. So if you wanted to add a little weight, you could put a small weight on your thigh, and then that would add a little bit more resistance. All I have are 5-pound weights. I think that's too much. I also have my canned goods, so I'll lift up for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. This is 3. Last 2 and 1. Done. All right. Heel turns in, toes turn out. Working that adductor. I'm going to go ahead and do this without weights since I didn't use weights for the other side. I zip up, I draw my abdominals in, get tall. I'm holding on to my chair for a little bit extra support. And I cross the body and out, trying to isolate that inner thigh muscle. 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Done with that. Last one in our seated leg lifts. This is the one where we hug it in. Don't release your abdominals. Keep breathing though. And extend, bend and down. And in, extend, bend and down for 7 and 6 and 5. Don't let it get in the lower back. And 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Done. All right, go ahead and shake it out. Maybe roll a little bit. Let's reach for the back of our chair. Go ahead and stretch forward and then round back. Stretch forward and round back. And then let's go ahead and stand up. a good time to grab some water. I'm going to turn my chair so you can see me a little better. And we're going to work a little bit in the hamstrings, the glutes. So my feet are parallel. I'm going to inhale, belly to spine, keep my back strong, and I'm going to do little pulses back. Right leg is reaching back. It's a squeeze right here. And you're not leaning forward. You're not letting the body pitch forward. Just 7 more. Hold yourself up strong on the standing leg too. Try not to collapse. For 4 and 3. We got 2 more in us. And 1. And let it go. And let's switch sides. Same thing. Inhale, lengthen. Abs draw in. Breath is flowing in. Lift. And lift. And 7. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. Shake it out. Take a few little rolls of the hip. And then let's turn back to the front. We're going to go into our squats. Crowd pleaser. Your feet can be sits bone distance apart, a little bit wider. You want your knees to draw back so you can see all 10 toes at any time. And you want to sit down like you're sitting on an imaginary tailbone drops straight down. Try not to overarch and draw your tailbone up. Instead, curl in a little bit, abs engage. You can hold on to your chair to start with. And here we go. Down and up, down and up. You can let go if that feels okay. Down and up, maybe hands on hips. Of course, the lower you go, the more you're working. Your quads will start burning, your glutes. You can always go wider. Take breaks, look down, make sure you can still see all 10 toes at any time. Just 3 more. Last 2 and 1. Come up, shake it out for a minute. Squats are, hard work, aren't they? All right, second set. Hold on to start with. Zip up. Abs drawn in, chest proud. Feet are parallel. Here we go. And down and down. My dog's looking at me. She's bored. Doesn't know what I'm doing. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Go at your own pace. And 1. This time we're going to hold it down and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, we have 1 more set of those. Shake it out, hula hoop. You got it in you? Of course you do. Yeah. All right. Stepping back, feet parallel. Here we go. Maybe start hands on hips or holding onto your chair and squat down and up and down and up. 3, 2, and 1, and hold here. Hold it down. Can you go a little lower? Maybe not. Not a big deal. Your thighs are burning by now. Your glutes. For 3, 2, 1. Done. All the way up. Shake it out. Woo! We're happy that's done, right? All right, so we're going to come onto our mats. Go ahead and move your chair out of the way, but not so far where you can't use it to come back up when you need to come back to standing. And then grab your props if you're using them, your hand weights. We're going to put them by our shoulders. We're coming into our bridge pose. We're going to lay on our backs. My feet are going to go parallel, my middle finger, my longest finger, I can feel my heels. And you can always go a little bit wider, whatever feels kind of good in your body. We'll do straight bridges to begin with. Chest lifts, and I'm going to reach my arms up, my hips up, roll it up, back down, roll it up, push with the heels of your feet, lengthen the back of the neck, back down, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. And then we'll go ahead and grab our hand weights. Or start with chest presses. My feet are parallel. I'm anchored into the ground. Knuckles are going to face me. Weights right over my chest and elbows are wide. As I push the weights way up, extend my arms without locking out. I come back down. Now we're going to add the hips. Lift up, push, back down, and lift, back down. You can always leave the hips down if this becomes too much to coordinate. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. We were using our legs and our arms, weren't we? Take a break. Put the weights aside or just rest for a moment. Now we'll do our flies next with hips. Again, anchor your feet down. Bring your weights chest level. My elbows are wide. This time my knuckles face up to the ceiling. And I will extend out and back as I push up and back and up and back. Lift for 5 and 4, 3, 2, last one. All the way down. Take a little breather. We only have 2 more here on our backs. 1 more with weights. It's for our triceps. I'll lift the weight straight up over my head. Get a good hold of them. Might be tricky with the soup cans. And then I'm going to bend the weights behind my head. My elbows, back of my elbows should be looking straight up to the ceiling. I want to hug in. And I want to extend out and straight back. My elbow stays very steady. And now I'm going to add the hips. Lift. Get rid of the weights if it becomes too much, or leave the hips down. We are trying to work both though. For 5, burning the back of the arm, forearms, and 3, 2, and 1. Done. Yes, we're happy about that, huh? Get rid of your weights. Push them out to the side. We have 1 more in bridge pose. And I'm going to, again, check my feet. Make sure they're parallel. And then I'm going to lift up my hips. Really squeeze here, lift up my chest, roll the back of my neck. I'm going to lift up one leg, flex the foot, straighten it as much as you can. Don't worry if it's not straight. Little pulses up and up. This is tiny. Your abs really have to be turned on. Make sure it does not get in the lower back. We're working the leg on the ground for 5 and 4 and 3, 2, 1. Done. Bring it on down. Take a break. And then we'll go ahead and lift up the opposite leg. Lift up. Flex the foot. Small pulses. Lift and lift and lift. Remember, it's really small and you have to engage. So draw the belly in. Keep the breath flowing though. Don't hold it for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let it go all the way back down. And go ahead and just roll it out. Walk your feet as wide as your mat. Good job. All right, we're going to work on strengthening and lengthening the back body. This is not always fun, but it's so good to work the back. So important, you guys. So we're going to get on to our stomachs. And let's start just right here in this Sphinx pose. My elbows are in front of me. I'm already in a little back bend, right? I'm pressing the tops of my feet and pushing the ground away. I'm already in a back bend. This is so beneficial for you. Maybe do this every day. Hold it for about a minute if you can. And then relax the neck, the shoulders. And then come all the way down. We're going to do our little back strengthening cobras. I'm still pressing the tops of my feet down. And my neck's going to stay long. Try to keep the natural curve of your neck. Arms come in a cactus shape. And I squeeze between the shoulder blades. Press with the tops of your feet. It even lifts my kneecaps. And then I lift up, squeeze, and back down. Lift up, squeeze, back down. Lift up, squeeze, back down. Last one, we're going to hold it for 5 counts. Hold it as long as you can. Come down when you need to. Engage your abdominals. Make sure it doesn't get in the lower back. And come on up and squeeze and hold for 5, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your forearms, rest your forehead, maybe windshield wiper the legs or roll the hips around. And 2 more back strengthening. Still pressing the tops of our feet. We're going to go to our swim. I'm going to stretch long. I'm on my fingertips. I'm just going to paddle first. Just the arms, so abs draw in, and then I'm going to start paddling, paddling, paddling. Keep going, make sure it's not in your lower back. If it feels better, leave the head on the ground, on the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down, rest. Let everything relax. Now we're going to use our feet only. We're going to kick. Same action. Arms are long, extended towards the front of your mat. You inhale a little bit, ways up. Arms are going to stay still. And I'm just going to kick and kick and kick. Really small little kicks like you're in the water. Kneecaps look straight down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Now we're going to put that all together. You can kick and paddle like you're swimming in the pool, or just use one or the other. If it didn't feel good on your back, don't go there. Just do arms, just do legs. Here we go. Arms extend, legs extend, and I'm going to swim, paddle, kick, 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 paddle, and kick, 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 kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Push back into a shell pose. Our knees may be wide, arms forward, or your knees may be a little closer together. Arms behind you, letting your shoulders float down. See which one feels the best in your body. Rock a little bit. And then let's stretch it out in a few cat-cow poses. Arms go about shoulder width apart, maybe even outer shoulder width. And my knees are under my hips, my wrist under my shoulders. As I arch, I look up, my tailbone lifts, maybe my head goes a little bit up. As I exhale, I round, I curl in, and I'm going to move pushing with my fingertips. And you can move a little bit with this if it feels good to go in circles. Keep the breath flowing. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And we're just going to do 2 more. Nice stretch for the whole body. Love me some cat-cows. And then come on back. Let's come on back to seated and then we'll stand up again. We're going to walk our feet wide, knees are bent, feet are flat. And I'm just going to kind of let the hips fall to one direction, maybe look over your shoulder. And then I'm going to let the hips fall to the opposite direction and fold, look. And let's do 1 more on each side. And back. And then we're going to go ahead and stand back up. Use your chair if you need for balance and stability. And then come to a wide stance. Again, heels are in, toes are out. Maybe bend the knees. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, roll it down. Stretch up. Good. And this time stay down, hands on your thighs. Roll the thighs back, heart forward. Tuck the chin, look left, look right. And 1 more big reach up to the sky. With the next exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Give yourself a big clap. Thank you for participating. Reach out to me with any questions, and I'll see you soon.